There's a $10 decision you make almost every day. And over the next 20, 30 years, it can quietly cost you more than $100,000. Not because it's expensive, but because you never notice it. And that's exactly the problem. Because most people think going broke happens all at once, like one big mistake, one bad decision. But in reality, it happens slowly, almost invisibly. It starts with things that feel harmless, small purchases, quick decisions, things you don't even think about. Let me show you what I mean. If I asked you to spend $1,000 right now, you'd stop and think. You'd question it. You might even say no. But if I asked you to spend $10, you wouldn't even hesitate. You'd just do it. And that difference between hesitation and no hesitation is where the entire problem begins. Because your brain is designed to protect you from big losses, not small ones. So it reacts to $1,000, but completely ignores $10. And because it ignores it, you repeat it again and again and again. Now, here's where it starts to add up. Because money doesn't work based on how something feels, it works based on what actually happens over time. So, let's take something simple. $10 a day. That's it. Nothing extreme. At first, it feels like nothing. But over a month, that's $300. Over a year, that's $3,600. Still doesn't feel dangerous, and that's what makes it so powerful. Because now we add the one thing most people ignore, time. And time is where everything changes. Because if that same $10, instead of being spent, was invested, it wouldn't just sit there, it would grow. Slowly at first, then faster than you expect. That's how compounding works. And this is the part your brain doesn't naturally understand. Because your brain is focused on today, on what feels good now, on what feels easy now. So instead of building something, you're quietly giving it away, without feeling it, without noticing it. And that's why this is so dangerous. Because if it hurt, you'd stop, but it doesn't, so you keep going. Day after day, decision after decision, until those small $10 choices turn into a pattern. Coffee here, subscription there, something random you didn't really need. Each one feels justified, each one feels small, but together they're not small anymore. They become a system that slowly drains your money without ever demanding your attention. And here's the part most people never think about. It's not just about what you're spending, it's about what you're losing. Because every $10 you spend isn't just $10 gone. It's $10 that could have been growing, compounding, turning into something much bigger. But instead, it disappears, and you never get to see what it could have become. And that's the real loss. Not the money you spent, but the wealth you never built. And that's exactly why people feel stuck. Not because they're making huge mistakes, but because they're repeating small ones, over and over and over again. But here's the shift. The same way small spending destroys wealth, small investing builds it. It's the same principle, just in the opposite direction. Instead of losing $10 every day, you invest $10 every day. At first, it feels slow, almost pointless, but over time, it becomes powerful. Because now, those same small decisions are working for you instead of against you. And that's where everything changes. Because wealth isn't built from one big moment. It's built from small actions, repeated consistently.
So here's the truth. You're not broke because of one big mistake. You're broke because of hundreds of small ones that felt harmless. And the moment you see them clearly, you take back control. Because now you're not reacting anymore, you're choosing. And that's the difference. So the next time you're about to spend $10, pause and ask yourself, is this really small or just easy to ignore? Because once you see it, you can't unsee it. And once you fix it, everything else starts to change. If you want to understand how money really works and learn how to turn small decisions into real wealth, follow the channel.